Pitching a polymeric calendered wrap film can oftentimes be the difference between bidding on or winning a job. Knowing when and how to use calendered film is going to be key.
There are many variables to be aware of when you're qualifying whether a cast or calendered film is right for your wrap project. Cast film will give you a level of conformability and durability that a calendered film cannot provide. While a calendered film might not be suitable for all types of applications, it can be considered if the decision is price-driven, if a shorter-term wrap is needed, or if the vehicle is suitable. An important part of the process is managing your customer's expectations from the beginning whenever using a calendered film. So, let's take a look at the limitations you may need to keep in mind when wrapping with a calendered film, considerations in your vehicle design, and some recommended installation techniques. Because of its superior conformability, a cast film will work best on deep channels, rivets, and compound curves like a bumper or door handle. It's also recommended for longer term wraps or when you have to guarantee clean removal over extended periods of time. A calendered film will work best on flat surfaces and simple to moderate curves. It can be applied to rivets using the poke and brush method, but expect some tinting around the rivets. A calendered film can be used to wrap a bumper with soft curves, but a sharp corner will require a seam. If stretched into deep channels, a calendered film could result in popping or lifting over time, so there are some recommended techniques to ensure performance of the product. Having control of the design will allow you to adjust the graphic to avoid certain areas that might slow you down during installation. In this example, we've created a partial wrap, allowing us to avoid the entire front bumper and fenders. Another area to consider is door handles. Trying to bring your design around or under the handles will help you avoid additional work later on. Keeping important text where you know you won't be making relief cuts is also important. This vehicle is well suited for calendered wrap film. The body lines along the side of the vehicle and across the hood are soft and simple curves. We're using Fusion Wrap, a calendered film that applies easily and allows us to reposition as needed. The deep recess of this door handle will be a challenge for calendered film, especially if you are attempting to install with one piece for the handle and the recess. Instead, we'll make a relief cut along the center line of the handle and lay the film into the cup. The handle itself will not be wrapped. To begin, fully protect the handle with tape and then apply the film across the area. Cut 2 half-inch circles at the far edges of the handle and make a clean relief cut straight across the center line. Work the film into the recess. Trim the edges and post-heat. When completed, any gap or seam in the film will be hidden behind the handle. The majority of this bumper has nice soft compound curves and can easily be wrapped with a calendered film. The corner, however, is too sharp for calendered film and will require a seam along this body line. Apply the main portion of the bumper first, laying the film completely down into the simple compound curves along the top of the bumper. Trim the film directly along the corner body line. Next, apply the film to the side portion of the bumper. Use heat. Apply firmly along the seam with a half-inch overlap, and trim. Post-heat the seam in all edges of the bumper. This box truck is ideal for calendered wrap film. The majority of the surface area is flat with no rivets. Calendered film can be applied to the sides and front of the vehicle quickly and easily with a single installer. Repositionable film allows us to precisely align all panels. To apply rivets, use 2 hands on the squeegee and apply firm pressure across the rivets. Poke holes around the raised film, set with a rivet brush, and post-heat. Make it clear to the customer that over time, some tinting should be expected. To apply calendered film into a deep channel, span the material over the channel. Then make a relief cut along the top edge, allowing you to apply the film into the channel, leaving a small, even gap along the inside top edge of the channel.
Prepping your customer ahead of time on the limitations of calendared film will give you a successful vehicle wrap project as well as a happy repeat customer.